Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the full year 2024 reading for the zodiac sign of Libra. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you, especially because we're looking at full year. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close. So last few weeks, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close. This will almost be like a reflection of the last year, though. Some of the key events, some of the things that we get to leave behind in 2023. The next column we have is just general messages for 2024. We'll also have a money column, a love column, and the fifth and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides, Libra, which will serve as like advice for 2024. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the year for you, a healing note. We're going to pull a card from our letting go deck because we need to let go of 2023, get ready for 2024. And we also will do an angel wishes message, which is a message from a loved one who's passed away. But again, at column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. Let's start there. It's a little bit of a recap of 2023. The first card that we have is patterns. This is interesting, Libra. I feel like it's been kind of an up and down year for you. A lot of good has happened, but a lot of hard things have happened too. I feel like the good outweighs the bad, generally speaking. But again, I feel like there was a lot of like bumps in the road or additional challenges that we kind of overcame. Luckily, like your routine, again, the positive seemed to shine through for the most part, but it doesn't mean that there weren't kind of some lows as well. It feels like there were some highs and some lows, is what I'm getting at here. Let's go ahead and take a look, though, at our cards here. And first up, we have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of low feelings. Maybe this could have been a challenging mental health year for you here, Libra. This could also be like grieving, though. Like potentially we lost somebody who was really important to us. Just kind of general being sad. Again, low feelings here, but definitely it could have been grieving for some of you. Sorry for those of you that had a loss in 2023. Taking a look at our next card, again, that kind of plays into some of the lows that we're seeing here. The next card that we have is the King of Cups. It's interesting. The King of Cups is like all about riding the waves, the ups and the downs. And again, I just feel like we have the ups and the downs, but you did a really good job of keeping it all together. Again, I don't think it was easy, but in the end, I feel like we came out in a good position. We were still able to let the good outweigh the bad here. And at the bottom, we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups has so many different meanings, so I'm just going to give you some insights. One of the first ones is like kind of like nostalgia or reflecting. If we've lost somebody, that really makes sense too, because we've been thinking a lot about like memories of that person or what it once was. But again, there could have been something else that we were reflecting on. Very nostalgic time. This is also a card of receiving something, like receiving a gift. You see somebody's handing something to another person on this 6 of Cups card. So very much so like a gifts card. This can also be a reunion card, like getting reconnected to somebody that maybe we have been separated from for a while or not connected to for a while. Let's take a look at our clarifiers and see what other messages I can give you here. So first up, we have the 5 of Cups on the 5 of Cups. Usually I get really excited when this happens, not so much with the 5 of Cups. But when we have the same card on top of each other, Libra, it's like the universe saying, I said what I meant. It's a very loud, clear message. So again, I feel like there were some definite low feelings, potentially a hard mental health year. I definitely think some of you did have a loss that was really hard to process and grieve through. So definitely calling out some of the lows. Again, though, you have the patterns card, so I feel like we did a good job of staying positive, keeping it all together, even though things appeared like they were pretty challenging. The next card that we have is the Hangman. The Hangman can be kind of a stagnant card. I feel like you did a really good job of waiting it out. You know, you kind of, again, had to ride the waves, see where things took you. You did a great job of that. there's a lot of perspective gained in 2023. This is a big time perspective card and a huge wisdom card. So a lot learned in these kind of up and down, more challenging type years here, Libra. And at the bottom, we have the Justice card. The Justice card is a card that's always favorable for you, so I like to see this. I think in the grand scheme of things, the wisdom we gained, the knowledge we gained, and just your ability to, I think, overcome or just kind of take things day by day. So really positive outcome for you. This is also like a truth card, so it could have been finding out some sort of information. The Justice card's also, I think I already said that, so very favorable for you. This is great for like contracts, legal matters, things of the courts as well. So there could have been some positive outcomes there for you. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is just big messages, Libra, for 2024. We have the card Magnetism. I love this. I haven't seen this yet for any of my 2024 readings. What a good card to have. With our Magnetism card, this means anything is possible. You can attract, you can build, you can accomplish anything that you want in 2024. You're a magnet. The one thing I will say, we need to be very clear about what we want here, Libra. And stay very positive, because you know, if we have some not so positive thoughts, then maybe we attract some not so positive thoughts to ourselves. So again, we're a magnet. Anything we're thinking, we're attracting to ourselves, which is amazing, because this is a year where you're going to get a lot done. You're going to accomplish a lot of things that you want. But let's take a look and see what cards we have coming through here. I'm so excited you have the Magnetism card, though. What a good one to have. Okay, first up we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands has a couple different meanings. This can be like protecting yourself against competition. This can be a little bit like self-defense. Again, we need to focus on the things that we want. We need to focus on the positive. We can't be on the defense. I'm just going to give a random example for those of you that are maybe not so familiar with manifesting, very similar to that kind of magnetism type energy. But when we like want to get out of debt, we can't say no debt, no debt, no debt. All the universe hears is debt, which means we get more debt, because debt is what you're putting out there. So we need to think more about things like the abundance of money, good credit, having a large savings account, whatever it may look like specific to your life. So we don't want to be on the defense. We want to be on the positive side of things. We want to be more proactive versus reactive in this sense. So be careful what we're putting out there, because again, we attract those things to us. So we need to protect ourselves in that sense. The next cards, sorry, there's kind of a glare, so these are hard to see, but I'll pick them up one at a time for you here, Libra. The next card we have is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of waiting, potentially. So there could be a little bit of delay on something that's happening. This is a decision, though, and it's interesting. You have to think this has to be a pretty big decision coming for you, Libra, for it to come up in a card like this, where it's one of the main things happening in 2024. But you do see we have like the world in our hand in this card here, Libra. So this decision, again, is significant, it's meaningful, but it's like whatever opportunity you want, it seems to be there. So we need to make the decision or decisions on how to get to that. At the bottom here, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is very strategic. It's very long-term. I really like the moves that you make in 2024. You're positioning yourself well, which is always super important. It seems like this is a good money year too. This is typically big money. This could be like lump sum inheritance. This could even be retirement. I feel like some of you could be ending a job and going off on your own. It's not retirement in a standard fashion, but maybe you're retiring from corporate, right? So some nice money as well playing into 2024. But let's see what other messages I can give you. First, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Pentacles, this is the money card. This is new job, raise, promotion, investment, some sort of new income. So I like the pairing of the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Definitely nice money opportunities. Yeah, I'm going to leave that at that. The next card that we have is the Three of Cups. This is very much so a celebration card. Perhaps we're deciding when to go to this new job, when to start our business. It does seem like this big decision is money related. So we have to play our cards right here, right, Libra? The Three of Cups, though, is a celebration card, so there's no doubt that you you're going to make the right decision here, Libra. No question of that. This is also like Circle of Support card, though, so we could be consulting other people, talking through. There even could be some negotiating, but you'll be leveraging resources, I think, leveraging your circle of support. And at the bottom here, we have the Ace of Wands. Again, anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. So definitely a new opportunity, whether you are retiring, new money coming in, just lots of new opportunities. This is new project, new inspiration, new urge to create, taking on this new whatever it may be. So I like to see how this is coming together. Now let's actually go ahead and move into our next column, which is anything related to money, and see what other money messages I can give you there, Libra. We have the card, an affirmation card here for you. I am financially safe and secure. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. The first card that we have is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very traditional, very conventional. This is the year to do something you've never done before, Libra. This is the year to get out of the box, try something new, go after something new, do for you. Again, this is just going to be something it's never been before. The Hierophant's also a card of expectations. I think financially we'll do much better than expected. As well as like career, things are going to go much better than expected. I feel like you maybe are like expecting kind of a mediocre year because you're new to something. Again, we're doing something we've never done before. Everything all in all is much better than expected there with the Hierophant. The next card we have is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, again, that can be that feeling of apathy, that lack of fulfillment. Again, things are going to be so much better than you're anticipating them to be here. Also, we have this nice fourth cup coming in here. Libra, this fourth cup is like a surprise gift. Again, I think we're going to have a lot of surprises. There's just going to be a lot more money in this than we thought that we were going to be. So I always love those surprise money gifts. I don't know who doesn't. And at the bottom, we have the World card. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. It's completing a goal, completing a lesson. The world has come full circle with the World card. So I do feel like we're wrapping something up. We're going after something new here. We're doing something we've never done. Kind of echoing some of the messages maybe we heard in our last column. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Seven of Cups. I will say with the Seven of Cups it tends to be busy, so I do think you'll have a pretty busy work life this year, Libra, so just be aware of that. You see there's something different happening in each of these cups. So again, it's busy. There's a lot going on. There's also a lot of options available to you, which is great to see. By no means are you pigeonholed or only have one option. There are many, many, many options open to you here, Libra. The next card that we have is the Lovers card. The Lovers card is, of course, a card of love. I do feel like there could be some new partnership here. We kind of touched on that. The Lovers card is very much so partnership card. This can also be decisions, though, too. So I think you could have quite a few decisions, only because we have so many options available to you with the Seven of Cups. And at the bottom here, we have the Two of Swords. Again, this is decisions card. This seems to be tied to the one decision, though. So it's like, when do we break loose and go after this other thing? But definitely some decisions around career and finances coming for 2024. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. So quick love message for you. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love. Family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Libra. Starting at the top, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I love to see this. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work. We all know relationships, regardless of the nature of the relationship, takes work. There's a really wonderful sense of enjoyment with the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like we're enjoying relationships. We're enjoying our family. We're enjoying our friends. We're enjoying our love interest. There's just not a lot of enjoyment that comes with the relationships in 2024. So it's wonderful to see for sure. The next card we have is the Empress. The Empress is a card of creation. This is saying that whatever we want our love situation to be, we have the ability to create it. So it's wonderful to see with the Empress. The Empress is also an abundance card. So there will be this abundance of love for you, Libra, which is great to see. Lots and lots of love for you. This is also a pregnancy and fertility card, so if you're hoping to grow your family, definitely a good card for you in 2024. And at the bottom here, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of taking action. So whatever it is in terms of love that you want here, Libra, the best thing I can do is tell you to take action on it. So do whatever steps you can to create the reality that you want. Obviously, that can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But let's take a look at our clarifiers now. First up, we have the Ten of Cups. If you've watched my readings before, you know I love the Ten of Cups. It's one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. There's a nice happy couple here, kids playing, the grass is green, there's water running, we have a house in the background. The Ten of Cups is everything wonderful. This is a card of like total love and total support also. I feel like you're very loved, very well supported this year, so it's just nice to see. Lots and lots of contentment with the Ten of Cups, being in such a good place. It makes sense because again, that Eight of Pentacles was coming through as such like a genuine enjoyment. The next card that we have is the Temperance card. Temperance is a card of balance and harmony. Maybe 2023 was not very balanced, not very harmonious. Maybe love did not go as planned. So I think this is saying kind of that balance, that harmony going into 2024, which is great. This is a nice shift coming through here. And at the bottom, we have the Queen of Cups. This is again a card of like that nurturing, that supporting. We have a really wonderful support system. So that message has come through multiple times now throughout the reading here, Libra. Alrighty. Fifth and final column now, a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the summary affirmation card of Center. This is all about staying balanced, but more importantly, this is all about doing what feels good at our core. Everything is easier when it's things that we are enjoying, so we want to be enjoying as many things as possible here, Libra. Again, this is almost like kind of advice for 2024, maybe you could call it. Message from your future self or spirit guides. But first up, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is going through some sort of necessary transition. I know the card looks kind of dark, looks kind of gray, but you see the boat is heading in a forward positive direction. So I like 2024, generally speaking, is carrying you really in a nice forward positive direction. Again, find as much enjoyment in things as you possibly can here, Libra. The next card we have is Temperance. I love this. We literally just talked about temperance here. Balance, harmony, doing the things that feel good to us. So we're going to have a nice balanced year. We're going to have a lot of feel-good type things this year. And at the bottom, we have the Nine of Wands. We almost need to protect that feel good, though. The Nine of Wands is a card of having boundaries, knowing when to say no. We can't take on everything. We just want to be taking on the things that feel good to us, the things that give us balance, that give us that harmony. Looking at our clarifiers, first we have the Five of Pentacles. This can be a card of worry. This can be a card of struggles. This can be a card of illness, depression, many, many meanings with the Five of Pentacles. We talked that there were some lows definitely in 2023, but that's nice to see the Six of Swords there. Again, this is something we're transitioning away from. We're moving forward from some of these struggles, some of these worries, some of these low feelings. Really, really nice to see, Libra. Ooh, the Star card on top of the Temperance. What a nice harmonious pair. The Star card's a card of energy, renewal, hope. Again, we're just sitting so well. Things are balanced. There's great moderation, great peace. Also, this kind of renewal of energy. Again, we had some highs, some lows. But I was saying when we do things that feel good for us, it's easy to feel good. So that's one of those ways that we keep our energy really recharged here, Libra. And at the bottom, we have the Magician card. Anything is possible with the Magician. It ties really nicely back to our Magnetism card as well. What you think is what you get. This is turning visions into reality. Only focus on those good things. Only focus on those things that are making us feel good at our core, at our center. Okay, at this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck, Libra. I do recommend asking 2024 questions because that's kind of what this reading is about, but you can ask whatever you want because this is for you. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the Five of Spades. This is number 6 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2, we have the King of Diamonds, number 15 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3, we have the 4 of Hearts, number 17 card. That's going to be a yes. So no, yes, yes there for you. Taking a look at our Healing Stones deck, we're going to pull a crystal for the entire year of 2024. You have Diamond, one of my favorites, Spiritual Freedom, Light, helps you think big, really gives you a nice like future focus, some farsightedness as well. We're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. We all need more healing. Your note says, the practice of forgiveness is the most important factor in the healing of ourselves. We also are going to pull a card from our Let Go deck. We need to let go of 2023, get ready for 2024. Your mind is a recorder. Let go of all the negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. We're also going to pull a card from our Angel Wishes deck. This is a message from a loved one who's passed away here for you. If it does not feel right, then the answer is no. Thank you so much, Libra, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But I hope you have seriously the best 2024, Libra.